All right, the next set of projections we're going to do is your AP oblique lumbar spine. This is a 45-degree angle to see the Z joints. I will do the oblique so that it's facing the camera to try to make it so you guys can see this a little bit better, okay? Typically speaking, if I was doing this not for the camera, right now I would do the LPO position because I can very easily get underneath the patient's right side of the body and not have to go back and forth. But again, just because I think it'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing if I do it facing the camera, I'm going to do it kind of backwards. So move this up for now. So I need you to slightly roll onto your right side for me. Okay, go ahead and rest back and bring this arm to this side. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do when I get my patient rotated is make sure that the patient is evenly rotated. Right now his back is almost completely flat and his bottom half is rotated more. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to have you rotate again up to your right. Scoot your body back on the table for me. Not that far back. Move your butt forward. And drop back. Bring this arm back again. Right there. If you want it this more comfortably, you can bring it up and it just needs to be high. Okay. Okay. So once I have my patient in a 45-degree oblique, I'm going to have to find where my centering is. Centering for this, you want to find the elevated ASIS. You're going to go 2 inches medial to the elevated ASIS, and then 1.5 inches above the iliac crest. Okay? So ASIS, it's almost directly on the belt line for most patients. Luckily for you guys, your patients won't be in cargo pants. They're going to be in something more loosely fitting. Should have had him wearing gym shorts today, but whatever. Once you find that, go in 1.5 inches. I've told you guys this before, but in case you forgot, because it's been a hot minute, usually for most people, your middle 3 fingers is approximately 2 inches, 1.5 inches to 2 inches. I would measure it if you have small or larger size fingers, but on average it is about 2 inches. So feel that ASIS and go in those 3 fingers, and then find the top of the iliac crest and go up those 3 fingers. Okay, so in and up. The other thing that you can do to verify your placement of your CR is to feel the back of the neckline for that vertebral prominence, and it should be aligned with approximately where your central ray is at, because your spine is still going to live along that same plane. Okay? Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to collimate down transversely just a little bit to hone in my image so that it looks a little bit nicer. My patients have a little bit of an angle right now, so I'm going to just turn my field, my collimated field, to align with that slight curvature of the body. Don't worry about going back and forth with patients. You get them super stick straight on this 45. If you need to bend their knees or their legs a little bit so they're comfortable, just get it so that when it hangs, it's straight up and down, which again, just turn that collimated field if you need to. Okay? I'm just going to verify my centering one more time. And again, 1.5 inches above the iliac crest, 2 inches in from the elevated ASIS. Marker for this is the side closest to the IR, so I'm going to keep my right marker. Since I collimated in a little bit, I'm going to go to about the 1/4 mark of the cassette, so just in probably a few inches. Still top corner, so it's not getting within the anatomy. Making sure that my bucky is still aligned, and it is. And I would expose my image here. Okay, so still perpendicular beam, technically at the level of L3, 1.5 inches above the iliac crest, 2 inches medial to the elevated ASIS. 45-degree body rotation for the patient.